解できないな、そのヒステリックな情緒動物みたいでまだ動けないな。日和見のメッセージ分けた迷路の末、また価格の愛ラビ、その一つで世界はこんなにもねぜさんとこそのマリオネ刻まれた良い子の A to Z。 私成人君子でありたいの、抽象の希望の真っ平でさらたたぜいい価値だけちょうだいな。笑顔は溶けない、まだ動けないままふらついたステップに外さないように、ほら全部が最適であるように。至らぬとこは笑顔で満たして、誰もに好かれるピエロになって、だけどもあの子がこちらの方へ銃口を向けて見えるのはどうして。知らくるか無意義な闘争、それがうまくなんてもんでしょ。ほらうまく期待してひょいひょいやり過ごしてこうやり過ごしてこう、誰も彼も枠を落ちて敵の目従ってるんでしょ。傾いて崩れたりしないようやり過ごしてこうやり過ごしてこう、理解できないな、望んだのはあなた方でしょ。そうでしょ。私成人君子でありたいな、重症へ誹謗へま逆さまらたた契約破棄してちょうだいな。呪いは解けない、もう動けない、不可逆の感動だい。ぶらついてしらい狂い惑うヒエラルギー、ああどうもこうも根っこから無理なのに、焼き付いた悪意、それまた何が原因。もう全部放り投げて降参。タコくだらない存在哀れだね。タコの攻撃効かないの。タコ弱々すぎるタコ、ほんとタコ。タコ好きで論外、タコ言われたいの変態じゃん。タコ情けないタコ、かわいそう。タコ取るに足らない存在です。タコよしよししてあげようかねだったね、ドキドキしてるんか何想像してんの上気もいいんだけど、悔しい何がの嘘だと最低限の弱ゴミ、けど本当の好き好きめっちゃ好き嘘です。かわいいね。悔しい変態タコどうせ暇なんでしょ、怒ってよ。タコ好きで論外、どうせ家帰っても一人でしょ。タコ情けないタコ、かわいそう。タコどうしようもない変態です。タコいい子してあげようかねだったね、ドキドキしてるんだ何を信じてんの上気もいいんだ you. Oh, take that smirk, wipe it off your face. So you would do the same shit if it let you change your fate. If life is nothing but an endless race, you bet your ass I'm getting first place. Please somebody get me out of here. Please somebody won't you get me out of here. Oh, you can get me out of here. Yeah, that's right, let your dreams take flight. Watch the line go up, until it breaks right through. Goes a hole through you, you can feel it up, feel it up until the meat will slide off the bone so nice. You can eat it up, until you're full of life. It's a goddamn art, baby, fuck it up, oh, we can fuck until the sun burns out. We can rock for clout. Die upon your hill. I live apart from love and goodwill. And when the pain comes calling for my head, yeah, I would rather hurt than be happy and dead. Oh, fuck your frown, baby, spare your grace. Now I'm wearing my crown, perfect framing of my face. All the details surgically replaced. It's a crying shame, a pathetic disgrace. Please somebody get me out of here. Please somebody won't you get me out of here. Oh, I'm not getting out of here. That's right, let your dreams take flight. Watch the line go up, until it breaks right through. Goes a hole through you, you can feel it up, until the meat deep fried with the garnish inside. You can eat it up, until you're full of life. On the edge of the knife, baby, cut it up, get all gone, a waking nightmare. I live a life so hollow that I'm not even there. Oh God, the light won't save me. Oh, I'm a perfect tempered instrument and life is gonna play me. Come and fuck me till the sun burns out and I rot for maybe not a single real reason. My blood's already out of season, so unwanted even by myself. Tell me what the hell? I don't like what's at my
Yo, what up?
door.
Woo!
Pray to God to fix my soul, but I don't need God's forgiveness.
Okay.
I need yours.
Damn. Yo, this is an actual banger. Holy shit. I'll just let it play it out. Let this shit play out, and then we're gonna continue with the broadcast because we love Tedo in this house.
That's right, let your dreams take flight. Watch the line go up, until it breaks right through. Goes a hole through you, you can feel it up, until the meat shall grind into pretty pink slime. You can eat it up, until you're full of life. Cut yourself up with a knife, baby, cut it up, get all gone, a waking nightmare. I live a life so miserable, it isn't fair. Oh God, the light won't save me, so let the end of the scene. Watch me going fucking crazy. Come and fuck me till the sun burns out and I rot for clout.
I'm crazy.
All right. Woo. Okay, that was an actual banger. Banger when it comes to Jamie Page. We love Tedo in his house. Tedo number one. All right. Let me just shebang. Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you all have a good Friday. I hope everybody's have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Happy Friday. Holy shit, I am actually on time. Woo. So basically I'm just pretty much like fixing the sleep schedule and also fixing the stream schedule. So I am not late. Yes, sir. Not late whatsoever. Yeah. But anyway, happy Friday. I hope everybody's have a TGIF. Just as we look forward for the weekend, might as well chill. Might as well do a lot of stuff. Might as well, might as well yap about stuff, yap about things, anything, yap about anything, VTuber, anime, or even in general, because I'm pretty much like I'm pretty much like generalist where I can talk pretty much anything. Well, besides like other stuff, like other topics, but you get the point. We are just chilling with Dylan. I know if somebody names Dylan out there, what up, Dylan? Oh man, but yeah. Um, right now, I'm just doing the same old. Just like start. I pretty much started my day with my cup of Joe and on my ass on the chair and just ready to just yap because you know what, I enjoy a little bit of yap. And also like I need to make some videos, so uh for those who really want to like join in, just talk, you know what, I'll be like, if you want to be in a video, then if you want, you will be on a video. But yeah, I don't know, like I'm just chilling, like I don't know, like for this week we're pretty much like, oh yeah, my like there's some things that I really want to like address. If any case, like if something goes wrong or something is out of out of the usual, like pretty unusual. But yeah, probably starting like from here until like next year, or probably like basically like this, like the rest of 2026, I'm getting a little bit more busier. And like I'm like right now I'm struggling to do time management, even if like right now it's a little bit too tame or a little bit too like not busy. But all I'm gonna say is that as we go towards the end of the year, like I'm getting more busy, that at the point where I'm trying to like maintain the uploads and also with the streams as well. But that doesn't mean that I would stop, streaming, or I would stop posting videos, or pretty much like basically going for a hiatus. Because yeah, the I think like the possibility that I would go for like a little bit of a hiatus is probably next year, because next year, probably like the first quarter of next year, I need to like to go somewhere, because like it's part of the thing that I've really been like working on for years. And yeah, I need to address that. And by the time I come back from that said hiatus, we shall see. We shall see. But right now, I'm getting a little bit more and more busier. And all I'm gonna say is like I'll try my best to maintain the streams, or maintain the upload schedule, like the uploads of the like the usual yaps or usual reactions on the Aximal Plus channel. And yeah, I'll try my best. It doesn't mean that I would I would drop it, because yo right now I'm kind of like happy with the Aximal Plus channel, where it's absolutely picking up steam. And you know what, if I see like a little bit of progress, it just makes me want to like just go all in and just keep doing it. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it until until like I see something happening, and That's like so far so good. It's it's pretty rewarding. It's pretty fulfilling. It's pretty like all the good feeling, all the good stuff. Oh god. Yeah. And what else? What else do I want to talk about? Because they as a it's pretty much the same thing as I said for on the Tuesday streams where basically like anything happening like around me is pretty much the same. Like I like nothing good happens because oh my gosh. Well, yeah. Basically, I did nothing. Yeah. Hmm. Oh man, like this is because all right. I guess you know. Man, like oh my gosh, like it's kind of hard to do like small talk. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's just small talk. Yo, chat. How is the weather over there? Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, like how do you do these things, man? Uh, like should I just right. Let's do something more diabolical. Uh oh yeah. I don't know, like something diabolical. Uh, I don't know. Uh Sometimes like I don't get it. Like sometimes I don't get what I do. Oh my gosh, man! Like I am just drawing blanks. But yeah, um, you know what? I'm just gonna go for like the early intro, and then probably like yeah, might as well just move on to the actual content where I can actually because right now like I don't have anything to talk about since I pretty much like the rest of the thing like from Tuesday streams and then right now like I did nothing, like basically nothing, but that doesn't mean that I will be doing nothing later on. Like I like right now like I am just enjoying my time, like, enjoying some leisure because this is the thing that I would uh reminisce within like I don't know like a month or two. Like holy shit, man! I remember the time where I could just sit and do nothing. I wish that I could go back and just do nothing and like continuously on like slaving around. Yeah. Mm. All right. You know what? Let's just go ahead with the broadcast schedule, and I don't know, like I just wanna yap. I just wanna have fun. All right, let's move on. Shebang. Alien. Let me just move myself down here, and like holy shit. For a Friday, there's a lot of topics that like we're gonna talk about, and especially with my top three goats are like basically posting a lot of good shit, so we can actually watch some good shit right now. But anyway, let's start. I pretty much like lined up a bunch of videos and might as well like look around to see what kind of topics that we need to talk about. You know what? Probably like this, like the first two videos. Let's jump right into it. All right, I'm just gonna start recording. since like I'm fully awake, so might as well start it. Shebang. All right, right now we are recording. We are live. Horrible Smugglana situation. Oof. Like, to be honest, like, I never like from time to time I watch like Alana's not streams, I mean Alana videos, but holy, this is why like she's not posting. But anyway, let's get it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you are smugglers, you're fans of the YouTuber Smugglana, but I'm going to explain a very troubling situation involving her. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with her. She's reacted to a lot of my videos, which I always appreciate, but she's dealing with YouTube issues.
But anyway, before we can continue this video, I also like enjoy Smugglana content because besides where Rev doesn't post a video, like sometimes I would like look for Smugglana videos, pretty much like her reactions, because sometimes like when she does like a take, or I don't know, like something that could she could yap, like most of the times like it can be, you know, it can be base or it can be just opinions, but overall like I pretty much enjoy her content. And yeah, I'm pretty much a smuggler or a Smugglana enthusiast, enjoyer.
I know. It's very frustrating to see a fellow content creator that personally I respect a lot deal with absolute nonsense, but here we are. So here's her post. She made this today saying, I got banned off YouTube for 7 days over this.
Damn.
YouTube struck and deleted my video for violent graphic content over watching a dude off mosquitoes. Hundreds of insect flamethrower and killing videos stay up fine. Appeal rejected immediately because AI moderation is horrible.
It is like this pretty much like a classic YouTube AI moderation type shit right here. Like this is an absolute example because there are thousands of videos that basically just you know, like just exterminating bugs. Like as for example, like there's 1,000 videos of how to exterminate wasp, exterminate pest, exterminate like ticks, fleas, whatever. But I guess like when it comes to mosquitoes though, I guess they got butthurt, especially when a VTuber reacts to killing, oh my god, I said K word, but anyway, basically exterminating their kind, because sometimes like YouTube is kind of a bloodsucker these days, you know, like sucking all that revenue. Even if like the reason of like every time like the reason is, you know, like not a valid reason, or sometimes like the reason is more tame, they will find ways to just blood suck every goddamn revenue from your videos. They will do that every day of the week. But holy shit, man. Well, I guess like the AI moderation of YouTube is just pretty much biased when it comes to VTubers.
Now, of course, this is the thumbnail of the video in question, and it's an absolute...
Like, at the same time, like, this... I know for this... This is an old video. Like, I seen a lot of clips that... like, this guy will make, like, a lot of methods just to capture and then pretty much, like, doing torture for mosquitoes.
Joke, okay? She got a week vacation for this. Okay, I've seen the video she's referring to, by the way. And it's a guy who is cataloging all the mosquitoes he is ending. Yes, I have to speak like an absolute TikTok brainlet, because even on YouTube you can't say certain words. I'm
I said
sorry
it.
for that, but it's just the way it is, right? But Smugglana reacted to this video and she got absolutely clocked. And for 7 days, which is insane. I guess mosquito lives matter, according to YouTube. But she added in
Same
some
kind.
replies saying, I'm not trying to actively throw other content creators under the bus over this, but it is so extremely unfair to have my appeal rejected within a few hours when there's thousands of videos of people gassing live insects or lighting them on fire for content at Team YouTube. You are actively censoring me and picking on my account as well of hundreds of other horrible AI moderation. Remedy this. I've gone through your appealing process and was rejected with a link to her video, despite other creators having their videos up that are just like mine in nature.
Yeah, as you can see here, like there's a lot of like YouTube shorts or YouTube videos on how to, you know, like this kind of method where you can just capture wasp, or basically like people using flamethrowers on a wasp nest. It's pretty much the same topic, but unfortunately, like I guess like they're still up because, you know, like I guess it's wasp, but when it comes to mosquitoes, then they are butthurt about it, and you know what, they will just like throw some hammers on anybody that would react on killing, oh my god, I said it again, of exterminating their kind, because, you know, mosquitoes, YouTube, pretty much the same thing. Blood second. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is pretty much like another classic YouTube AI moderation bullshit, because like throughout the years, especially for recent, when it comes to like the like currently right now, like there's a current purge of like ASMR channels that a lot of like content creators in the ASMR scene are getting their channels deleted left, right, and center. And you know what, like it's kind of bad, because like after like looking at one of their content, like there's some like content creators that like absolutely just makes like, you know, good content, no suggestive thumbnails. It's just pretty much sounds, right? It just sounds, but they get unfairly gotten their channels deleted or suspended, and it's kind of sad, you know. It's pretty bad, and especially with this like currently right now, where basically reacting to like mosquito extermination. Nah, we don't like that on YouTube. Either you're gonna get suspended, or, you know, like getting your channel potentially be Thanos snapped.
And then she adds on saying, low effort AI slop video, by the way. Whatever happened to removing this off of the platform? That shows wasps being gassed while still alive. Video of a dude burning mosquitoes alive. Video of killing insects with lasers. I can name countless other videos. You're just being selective and targeting my channel, which is very lame. Okay,
Girl.
I believe she's being unfairly targeted, and I will say this, two things. Number one, I've personally been in situations where I reacted or made commentary on a video that was viral in many cases where I got punished for the content of the video, but the video itself is up and live. And she's not some narc for pointing that out. If you're going to ban someone or suspend them or punish them over reacting to a video because of the content of the video, why isn't the video itself in trouble? This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's very frustrating. And with the whole appeal process, she said she was immediately rejected. And that's, of course, the very sad reality of YouTube.
Yo, like, at the same time, like, it's been going on for years now, where the only thing that you could only appeal of any wrongful strikes, wrongful warnings, or even like the wrongful suspension and channel termination, you have to go to Twitter and at YouTube, because when you try to appeal within the YouTube platform, they will just be, you know, like it's pretty much useless on when you're trying to like appeal in the YouTube platform. So basically, you just have to go to Twitter and just keep adding Team YouTube to get your shit addressed. And most of the times, they will just like copy paste a template of, we humbly apologize that you have to suffer this way. So upon checking on your channel, it is blah 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 blah. Yo, like, I'm not making this up. Like, there was the a Twitter post that they actually caught YouTube just posting, and then like they respond, like their response is basically a template. And I guess like there are some times where the response is more of a AI-ish, like AI generated response, instead of like a human interaction. Yeah, like they're basically a more AI moderation. Like, even the response is more AI. The like the moderation is AI. Like, holy shit, man! Like, a lot of people are frustrated when it comes to AI judgment, because at this point, like, YouTube AI moderation doesn't have a lot of context when it comes to like what is a good channel, what is a bad channel, what is a good video, what is a bad video. Basically, their lack of context. Oh, hi King, hello, welcome. Happy Friday.
Because I have been in situations where there are incredibly egregious errors by YouTube, but my appeals were rejected within seconds, and unfortunately it's AI moderation, and the only thing you can do in response is to beg YouTube. That is the saddest thing going on with YouTube, where
Just
you
spam
can't
him.
talk to YouTube, you can't talk to their moderation.
Yeah, gang, happy Friday.
Instead, you have to go to Twitter and beg. And when you get enough controversy, enough attention, then they might give you a second look. And her tweet has 8,300 likes
Damn.
and 140,000 views,
Nice.
which is absolutely insane. That is a lot of attention. But here's the attention and response she got from YouTube, where she says, yeah, great follow-up, where you tell me to report other videos, where it says, basically, report the other videos. Are you serious?
Hold on. Following up on your post, mind sharing more context about why you think that a mistake was made during the process? You can also share more context around the content you were creating, and we'll see if there's anything more we can find out for you. Also, if you come across any content that you think violates our policies, it's best to report it so we can take necessary actions. Here's how. Here's the thing. Like this right here, I can already tell this response is just a template or it is like AI generated. Because like holy shit, man, like here's how. And also like why you get like unfairly get taken down even if like the original video that she reacted is still up, but she get the but she's the only one get the short end of the stick. Holy. Like pretty much like I seen a lot of people got this treatment, you know, where most of the times where like reactors or React content creators would get warnings, would get like getting their videos taken down, and still like the original video is up and running. I cannot see the logic. Like if the content is bad enough, why is the original video is still up and like, you know, like the reactor is getting punished?
Their response is, well, you might have been unfairly banned, but maybe in response, you should just report the other videos that are supposed to be banned as well. That's absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane. Justice for Smugglana, we might be avoiding right now.
Free my Oshi.
And all I can...
Free my
smacked
Oshi.
my rings on the table, I'm sorry. All we can do is spread the message, and I will do my part, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the original post. I'll like it.
And
I'll repost it. We'll try to help her out, because things are getting increasingly ridiculous. Okay?
Bro.
She got another response from YouTube. And she says, amazing response at Team YouTube. Thousands of videos of people killing wasps and other pests. But you draw the line in the sand when a VTuber watches it. Thank you so much for your indiscriminate judgment. You guys really respect VTubers. That's for certain. And here's the message.
Holy shit.
Okay? We had the policy team take another look into the removal of your video, and they confirmed the original decision stands.
What?
The video was in violation of our violent or graphic content policies. You might have already reviewed the Help Center policy page, but here it is, just for reference.
What? So I guess the original video and the other reposted videos, like they have like the same content. They're up and they're just be fine. Like they're just up and for a lot of people to watch and, you know, like to consume. Even if like the content is pretty much the same thing. If the logic is that exterminating mosquitoes and logging them into a book is considered in like violent or like gory shit, bro, why not like do that, like do the same treatment to the original video and also for the other repost videos as well? Because just by reacting to it and, you know, like, and now like YouTube is putting their foot down and basically just removes your videos and getting a strike from it. Damn. Bro, like, you know, like YouTube is like, they have their priorities mixed up. Holy shit. It's like you getting warning for reacting to 7. True. Yeah, like right now I still have a warning. Yeah, it's kind of sad though. Like, but you know what? I'll just let it slide and just have the warning to be, you know, like have the warning expired, and once the warning expires, I'll try to like skirt around to see if like there's other videos that isn't. All right. I guess like when it comes to YouTube, like if the video is, you know, like more of an original instead of just like a shit post, like a shit post format, and instead of like a handmade curated video, I guess like they are more protective against like reactors reacting to original content versus reactors reacting to shit post content, you know. But I guess like the Sam and Colby video is more of a original content, so that's why like YouTube decides to, you know, like take my live stream down, the YouTube live stream, and just gave me a warning. So yeah, I guess, but like right now, like from now on, I pretty much have to be careful since like the YouTube AI moderation is pretty much on like a dummy right now, like high tier level of dummy. It's pretty stupid.
And you know what? Big middle fingers up for the Team YouTube response here. This is ridiculous. Okay, they are literally saying hashtag justice for mosquitoes. This is about mosquitoes.
Mosquito lives matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this whole thing is about mosquitoes. And you know what? The whole like VTuber phobic aspect of this, yeah, I can see it. I can absolutely see it.
Mosquito
It
lives matter.
seems like VTubers, and this is not a tinfoil hat conspiracy, VTubers are selectively targeted and hit with the harshest punishments for reacting to things that I'm sure plenty of others openly react to all the time without getting some massive punishment.
Bro, like what the fuck? Cancel YouTube for being VTuber phobic. Yeah, we are the freaking minority, man. We are just getting the short end of the stick. We are just getting beat up from at the end of the street because we're just VTubers. Holy. Nah, yo, we are unjustified. We are just getting beat up. We are just getting silenced just for being a minority. Oh my gosh, man. Even the AI moderation, man. Come on. Which is kind of bullshit because there's other VTubers who react to their vids as well. Yeah. Even if like that's the case, like other VTubers would watch like Sam and Colby vids or any like other videos, like most of them will be fine. But I don't know, like I don't really get like why I get a warning from that. Lol, boycott YouTube. I mean, throughout the years, like there's always gonna be a boycott of YouTube because like I still remember like a lot of eras or a lot of like the arcs of YouTube where sometimes like their decisions are pure dog shit, and they're like on rarer occasions YouTube is like what YouTube integrates in their systems will mostly be dog shit, and in rare cases they would like implement something good or something gem implementation, like good implementation, but the rest of it is just pure dog water.
Punishment inflicted upon them. A 7-day ban is crazy. And guys, when you're facing this sort of strike from YouTube, it's scary for two reasons. Number one, you can't upload for 7 days. You also can't stream.
Damn.
I remember about 2 years ago when I got a 7-day vacation from YouTube for a video I made about EDP 445.
Whoa.
And the reason I was banned for 7 days was because I said, in my personal opinion, a guy who got caught in a sting operation trying to meet up children
Buying
for
cupcake.
lewd behavior should probably be punished. I was banned for cyberbullying.
What?
Okay? And it was very frustrating. I
Huh?
was banned for 7 days, and I went to Twitch, and I streamed for a week there. It was a fun experience on Twitch, streaming every day for 7 days, but you know what? It's totally unfair. So to see Smugglana get banned for bullying mosquitoes, reacting to a video that is killing mosquitoes, is insane.
Mosquito lives
It's
matter.
absolutely insane. And I am so tired of this. And you know what, guys? Before you think like, oh, this situation is done, it's not. It's not done yet. Like, keep raising the point. Keep tagging Team YouTube. Keep supporting her posts, sharing it, because it can eventually get a response. Whenever they say it's like a final response, it's done, it's not done. Okay? It's never done. So,
Like, when it comes to if you want to have Team YouTube to like change their mind when it comes to putting a like slapping the reason why your channel is suspended or like the inability to upload videos, like in order to do that you have to get like big content creators or big streamers that has like a big following to just say, you know, like, yo, at Team YouTube, this is unfair. Free our Fire and Ice Foxu. She did nothing wrong. You are just dumb. Yo, like, you definitely need a lot of like big content creators to pull that off. And like, as for now, like, she's just suffering. Like, she has to like wait for 7 days to not upload, to like basically do nothing because of the suspension, just by reacting to a video which is available on YouTube right now. So holy shit, man. Like, YouTube, like, fix your shit, man. Fix your shit. Like the original video is okay, but reacting to that said video is not okay. Gotcha. Alright, it's not over. It's not over until we say it's over. Free our icy hot Foxo. True. Free our Foxo. Our yapping fox. Oh my god.
continuing to be verbal and supportive of these posts, it does work. So, that's really all I got at this point. Keep supporting Smugglana. She did not deserve this. And VTubers don't deserve this selective enforcement of TOS against them, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. So, continue to support
Yeah,
her.
we're just the minority
and
here.
hopefully, let's get this fixed.
Oh
Okay?
my god.
It's really that simple. Let's get this fixed. Because it's not deserved whatsoever.
Yeah, man, wish YouTube would just, not being a dummy, and also the developers who keep improving the AI moderation for YouTube. You're doing a bad job. Please fix your shit. All right, there you go. We got a new vid. Yeah. Also, like, as I said before, like, Smugglana did nothing wrong. She didn't deserve this. And I guess, like, for other VTubers as well that have like the same thing, like the same treatment when it comes to YouTube, because I swear, like, a lot of VTubers would do react content as well, but like there are some, probably a lot of VTubers, either some or a lot of VTubers would also get the same treatment as Smugglana, but not in the way that, like, that they would get like public attention when they are unfairly suspended. Yep. All right. Let's move on to the next video. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's actually a big topic right here. When it comes to his son. All right, I was gonna record. Yeah. There's a song I was referencing. Lol. Referencing 3. All right. Okay. NTM. Oh yeah, it's the it's a FNAF. More like, yeah, it's FNAF sister location. Holy shit. Nice. All right, let's do another recording. So if you want to join, just join. Chat, it's chat. You'll be immortalized in a video. Yep. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bang. We are live. Hassan's career just imploded on national television and is genuinely hilarious. I mean, everything that Hassan does will always gonna be featured on national television. Say hi to YouTube chat. There you go. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So over the past couple of days, it's been a very eye-opening experience for Hassan Piker, who we all know has had the long-standing dream of being viewed more than just a Twitch streamer, but instead as a serious political pundit. But his dream has turned into a nightmare thanks to his involvement with the recent Senate race in Michigan, where his support of a Democratic candidate has been backfiring horribly, where Democrats are now demanding that the individual he supported condemns Hassan, and then on the other side, the Republicans are using Hassan and his connection to the Democratic candidate as their own campaign ads, showing that he supports extremists like Hassan Piker.
Right. So, like, I know, like, this is U.S. politics, and I said it before that I would not, like, involve with this. Like, I don't want to talk about it. But since this is Hassan, you know, like, all I'm gonna say is that, like, Hassan is pretty much like a hot potato, a hot bomb that, like, on both sides, like, they have to, like, disavow Hassan when it comes to his support, when it comes to like his recommendations or any other that could, you know, bring a lot of attention. When it comes to, I guess, like, in politics, he's pretty much like a hot potato or a, I don't know, like Voldemort or something. That, yeah, like, if you're running on this, like, if you're running on a platform, if you're running for a position within the government, you have to disavow Hassan. So if you want, like, more attention or more support, just disavow Hassan. But then again, though, like, his career is pretty much cemented by the time, like, his name is, you know, like his legacy is pretty much like a dog shocker. Less of a political streamer and more of a dog shocker.
Now, the individual that Hassan supported is by the name of Abdul El Sayed, a socialist who, of course, is someone who wants to tax the working class more and also is self-described as a pretty effing dangerous individual who wants to release violent criminals, and also has pledged support for the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood, a designated foreign terrorist organization, by the way, and it just makes sense that he would be buddies with Hassan Piker, given their shared history of supporting terrorist organizations. Now, of course, Abdul El Sayed has won the Democratic Senate primary, and this is very ironic for Hassan, who's now virtue signaling about how we need to unite to defeat Republicans, while only a week ago went to a university where he was doing a Mao Zedong LARP saying that Democrats are fascist collaborators. And of course, also, as a part of this, one of the biggest speed bumps for El Sayed was that he did very poorly with the working class and African American voters. And you can see the average Hassan viewer in the replies of related tweets saying, "Black voters, as always, screwing up progressive movement." And
Bro, it's common sense. They don't want communism. It's that simple. Or basically any type of socialist, like socialism. Because at the end of the day, like they already knew what will happen if you're gonna have like a person in power that would instill communism or socialism in the area. You know that it's gonna be bad, or like living under communism or socialism is pretty bad enough. Like it's pretty bad, especially that for the working class. Nah, like like it's terrible.
here's a lot of many different memes coming out of the situation where this image of Hassan crashing out during a recent stream supporting El Sayed has gone viral. But of course, Hassan was pulling every lever to make this happen, including this clip that has gone viral as well, where he said, if you don't vote for Abdul El Sayed, you are an Islamophobic piece of crap.
You are all unbelievably Islamophobic pieces of okay? You literally called the dude a terrorist for months on end and like called him a sexist, misogynist, terrorist, bad candidate, doesn't fake doctor when he has like 2 degrees. And now you're gonna sit there and be like, well, you really gotta come to me now. Like, what are you talking about?
One of the most embarrassing.
What? Hold on. Bro. So basically, like, I guess like Hassan just pulled a Joe Biden. Yeah. Like, like Joe Biden said like during the I guess during the presidential election, where if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. It's kind of similar. Bro, I mean, you know what? It's good that people are waking up, and it's good that like they already see the the candidate that like won the primary, and like it's all I'm gonna say that it's gonna be worse, especially that Hassan is absolutely supporting him. Like even like the left as well is not actually happy, because they already know, like everybody knows, especially for the left and the right, that Hassan is a literal communist monster. And especially with his fan base are just one of the most like insane, one of the most like chronically online people ever, that they will do like anything that could please their master. Like I mean literally anything. All that Hassan can do is just talk about that person and point fingers, and let his community do the rest. It's kind of bad. Yeah, I hate to say it. Is Hassan a fake woke? More like I guess like a dark woke, or basically like here's the perspective of things, where like within like a lot of years of him being just being a quote unquote advocate for being a being a communist, being advocate for a terrorist supporter, and as long as a lot of his audience like that, and like they keep giving him money, like he will just continue that shit for years, just because to appease his audience and basically just run his career. Like right now, like he's absolutely just LARPing as a what is it, like the messiah of communism. Oh my god, man. Like he's been doing this for years. Literally years. I still remember like the bro tips. From being a bro tip himbo to being a political himbo.
Talking about
One of the most embarrassing clips you'll ever see, but that's pretty much expected with politics in 2026. But here's an interesting development. It's being reported that El Said's victory has pretty much destroyed their chances of winning the Senate race, where the odds of a Democrat candidate winning went from about 84% to about 48%, because people are so turned off by this individual. Not just average voters, but even Democrats
Damn.
are looking at this individual and his connection to Hassan,
Damn.
and they are disgusted by this man. Now, of course, there have been demands that he denounces Hassan Piker, something we've seen before with political candidates.
You know what? Even if that they would try to denounce that, like, yo, Hassan is a bitch. I will say, like, Hassan, I would denounce Hassan because Hassan has nothing to do with all of this. Bro, it's already over when a lot of people would assume that, oh yeah, like he, like even if like you denounce Hassan, he will still support you from like behind the curtains. Like he will still be your bitch, even if like you would denounce it on camera, on live television. It will just be useless at this point.
But oddly enough, Said would not directly denounce Hassan. That's something he's been confronted with before, and he refuses to do it. But instead, he randomly mentions John Fetterman, which is ironic because Hassan has described that man as brain damaged, among many other disgusting things. But John Fetterman actually had a reaction to all of this and basically said if he was a Republican, he would put all of his campaign money and ads into denouncing El Said's connection to Hassan.
Oof.
You know, A. Said, he just won, and I just want to issue a dare. Continue to campaign with Hassan Piker right now. You're in a general election now. I dare you. Keep campaigning with someone like Hassan Piker. If I was a Republican, I would just dump $20 million for ads. He pals around with Piker.
So like I said earlier, this dream of Hassan being taken seriously as a political pundit has turned into a nightmare, where the Republican candidate for Senate in Michigan is talking about him on national television, but also using him as a part of his campaign ads, showing the connection of El Said to a radical leftist like Hassan Piker, who, by the way, hates the term leftist. He doesn't like being defined as a leftist, even though he flip-flops on that pretty much every single day. But in terms of denouncing someone, El Said refuses to denounce Hassan, but we've seen this situation before with Zohran Mamdani, the now mayor of New York City, a guy who is buddies with Hassan, who said America deserved 9/11. And now this guy who's friends with him is the mayor of the city where that attack happened. But Zohran Mamdani...
But I'm guessing like this is the mayor of New York, if my information is correct. And being buddy with Hassan, even though like the iconic clip of him saying that the like America deserves like that freaking incident, like, or America deserves 9/11, and he's the mayor of New York. Bro, this is wild. This is fucking wild, man.
When he's not getting booed off stages like he is currently when he tries to speak to his own people, he was able to denounce Hassan live on national news. So give credit where credit is due, I guess, in that situation. But there's other people backing up Hassan, like Bernie Sanders. That's right. When Bernie Sanders was confronted with Hassan Piker's comments about America deserving 9/11, he recently said, "We have to get above cancel culture." That's right. I guess you have to get above cancel culture from the side that has been weaponizing cancel culture for as long as we can remember. I guess when someone says America deserved 9/11, we just have to get past that. We got to get above that sort of stuff because, after all, as Bernie Sanders said, when you're doing a podcast for 3 hours a day, you say dumb things. Yeah, trust me, he's been saying a lot of dumb things. But you know what? As someone who has live streams and done things like that, and anyone else who's a content creator watching this video, have you ever had something slip out that's stupid, that is to the magnitude of saying America deserved 9/11? That is,
Like, to be honest, like, America deserves 9/11 is one of the, that is pretty much intentional. But when it comes to like saying one of those random shit, like, I can totally understand that. But in that, like, in those specific words, that is intentional. Like what the song says, like America deserves 9/11, that is intentional. Yo, like, what's next? Like, oh, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, like Americans used to blow up, bro. Like, you can't make this up, man. Like, there's no such thing as a slip up that could be so specific about a country and a country and a specific event that is horrible. All the 65 plus Congress members needs to be true. You know what? I guess like, you've seen a lot of pictures though. Like, holy shit, the Senate has a lot of old people, and all I can say that is pretty much bad because a lot of them are so out of touch. They think that they still live in 1960s or 1950s where they would say like, oh yeah, like back in my day, it like everything was affordable. We could buy a house after we finish college. We have like a lot of money, bro. Like a lot of them are just out of touch. Oh, hi Gamer Tuna. What up? Hi on YouTube.
absolutely insane. And we're not even getting into, like, this is so funny. Everyone's focusing just on that comment, but we're not even getting into the glazing and sympathizing for terrorist organizations, the threats and encouragement of political violence, the dog zapping, nothing like that.
Damn.
But this whole thing is a dream turned nightmare for Hassan, where he is a lightning rod, where both sides hate him. Both sides are using him in one way or another to attack candidates, and it's absolutely glorious to watch, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, great video from Rev. Yo, like, even if like Hassan would try his best to become the most influential political streamer of all time, I mean, yeah, like, he already got it being a influential political streamer, but in the wrong things, like in the wrong sense, where at this point both sides don't even want his support, especially for the Democrats. Bro, this is bad. Like, you think it's cooked? You have both sides that hate you, and especially for the Democrats would say like, yo, this like Hassan just supported you. Hassan just recommends his audience to support you. Either you're gonna denounce him or you're gonna lose on your run. Even if like you denounced like your support for Hassan, it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, it's over, like I have like a chance of winning. Nah. Even if like you denounce or not, you're still gonna get like the bad ending. Potentially bad ending. Lol, his words are literally his own sword stabbing him back because of everything's going on. True. Like everything that he says just to, you know, like just to pander his audience and just to make him more controversial just for clicks will definitely goes around and, you know, like ruins his reputation in the future, because whatever he's gonna say until now, like from now until then, will be a double-edged sword, you know, like the saying of a double-edged sword. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Hassan, or when it comes to candidates who wants to collaborate with Hassan, yeah, keep going. If you want to win or if you want to lose, just just collaborate with Hassan. Go on his stream and, you know, see what happens. Karma's a bitch when you fuck with people. True. All right, that's a good video. Man, to be honest, like it's been a while since I talk about like Hassan, where like basically not in my general area, because most of the time where when the topic is on Hassan, most of the time it is more political, because yeah, like Hassan is a political streamer, and like most of the times like his politics are more on US based, and all I can tell you that I am not a US citizen, so I have no rights to, you know, to say like, oh yeah, like your candidate's wrong, your laws are wrong, because I have no right to say it, because it's not my politics, it's not my it's not my, you know, like not my politics. Yep. Because, you know, but if it even if like I am a US citizen though, like I still, you know, like try to like not talk about it that much, because it's kind of like a deep rabbit hole type shit where like it's a lot of intricacies, a lot of theater, a lot of drama, and sometimes a lot of technical and a lot more theoretical words that I don't understand. It's pretty much like drama. Okay, I need a chill Minecraft stream to watch. I hope no bots come here. Oh, it's fine, King. Have fun. Like, thank you so much for like hanging out, and thank you so much for stopping by. All right. Yeah, let's move on to another video. Basically, I got like 2 videos, so that's pretty much ready for uploads. But yeah, we can just move on and talk about other shit. All right, we just read this. There you go. All right, let's go. Ooh, all right, this topic.
Okay, so it seems that there's been a pretty big update to the whole Amelie and Novel Horizons situation. Now, if you guys don't know, obviously recently it was revealed that Novel Horizons, a very popular, just a company essentially that helped out VTubers by making figures and different kinds of merchandise that maybe, you know, a lot of people wouldn't be able to kind of get in production of things. And as I said in the last video, a lot of the top VTubers sometimes get collaborations with like the big companies like Good Smile and stuff like that, right? But you know, a lot of other VTubers tend to go with people like Novel Horizons, who are a smaller company, who, yeah, obviously make figures and things for many big VTubers, right? Including,
like, to be honest, I haven't heard of Novel Horizons. Like, especially when it comes to like figurines, because most of the times if we're gonna talk about like VTuber merch, most of the times I would hear is gamer subs, makeshift. What is it? The what is the other, where like there's another company that would do plushies as well. But yeah, most of the times it could be like plushies, it could be gamer subs, or even like other game sponsors. But when it comes to Novel Horizons, I haven't heard of them. But I guess like not a lot of VTubers would, you know, get a chance to have that, you know, get a chance to get their get their own figurines.
Amelie, who obviously, if you guys didn't see in the last video, essentially she revealed the fact that people were not going to be getting their figures, and that apparently they would not also be getting a refund or anything like that either. Obviously not her fault, obviously all down to the Novel Horizons thing. But it seems like Novel Horizons has actually responded, put out a statement, I guess, regarding the matter, and it's pretty crazy. So yeah, this is from Rima here, obviously saying Novel Horizons has finally released their statement announcing they're ceasing operations. So obviously what Amelie was saying is true. They are ceasing operations, saying, "Hello everyone, today's post comes with the heavy news that we'd hoped would never come to pass. Novel Horizons is ceasing operations. For several years, we worked hard to create and deliver projects to the community and fans who supported us after several setbacks and consistently worsening economic picture. We have reached the point where we no longer have the funds to continue. Increased logistical costs, production costs, and shrinking sales eroded our cash reserves. That forced us to take on debt just to keep operating, and ultimately it left us assetless and without capital." The extended radio silence was the result of nearly half of all staff, nearly all staff being let go in an effort to preserve what little capital remained. The warehouse has been running on a 2-person team for months, which is why many packages took longer than usual to ship. And we want to thank everyone who supported us by ordering, visiting our booths, and believing in what we were building. We have also apologized to every customer affected by our inability to keep the lights on longer. There is nothing that we wanted more than to celebrate another round of completed projects. At this time, we cannot offer much in the ways of solution. The remaining hands in the warehouse are working to ship what can still be sent out, and we're coordinating the return of creator merchandise so it can get into the creator's hands. We remain committed to doing right as many people as possible we possibly can in these final moments. It was a privilege and honor to serve the VTuber community. We're sorry that we ultimately let everyone down. As of this post, an official Novel Horizons accounts will be shutting down.
Damn, that's sad. Like, especially for a 2-man team, they're running the entire warehouse. Yeah, it's, you know, like when your business gonna shut down, yeah, it's bad. Because like, yeah, at least when it comes to like figurines, I know for a fact that producing producing plastics or producing figurines, especially for like when it comes to like material, it's pretty expensive, and the manufacturing is expensive as well. And not like, the worst thing is that like they are not well known. Like Novel Horizons, even I don't know what Novel Horizon is just by until like I'm watching this video right now. So like it's pretty much like I guess like the problem is lacking exposure and community support. Even if like they collaborate with big VTubers or big content creators, it's still not enough because you need a lot of people to, to sustain your business, especially with the cost of manufacturing figurines as well. It's kind of sad though.
So yeah, obviously Remus says they ran out of money, they took on debt, ended up assetless, and were forced to lay off nearly everyone months back, which is the reason that they claim for their radio silence. They also admit that they have been shipping on a 2-person warehouse crew, which is why orders have been taking so long. They say that they're going to work to get the merch back into creators' hands, and that they are sorry to let the VTuber community down this way. Now, of course, this is very interesting because it's really down to what merch is left, right? Because obviously no merch is going to be made or produced now, right? It just seems like, as they said, they're going to just send out the ones that they have had done, or at least try to get it to the creator so that they can send it out, which again, obviously a lot of people saying I'm so beyond upset. Not only the fact that I probably never get my hands on my armor figure, but for all of the creators who have to go through the downfall of this right now, and the feeling of that disappointing their communities, even though it's not their fault. And they said, did you get a refund at least? Said, absolutely not. Nobody's being given the option to refund. And since pre-orders have been out multiple years, many bank cards aren't allowing chargebacks. Just saying, how does a company that sells 300 pieces of plastic to pre-orders, they don't want to take risks on say ordering too much go down due to bad economic costs? Where was the money going? Couldn't have been more than 20%. So it looks like Henya is also upset, which we'll go through in a minute. There's a lot of other content creators and VTubers, that have been hit by this. It sucks hard for some of the CCs. And again, it is interesting, right? Because obviously they say that they're going to, try to return as much as they can. But it's just really, what is that amount, right? And why weren't the VTubers told this, beforehand? It would have been nicer if, they told Armely, they told literally everybody that has had their figures in the work, like, hey, because obviously.
But then again, though, like, if you're gonna step on the shoes of Novel Horizons, like, during that time, they were doing damage control, and I guess it's all about the like their image. Like, they don't want to be seen as like a failing company where like they're trying their best to fulfill orders, like even though like they're running out of assets, they're laying off staff and just losing money overall. Like, even if they have to loan from the bank, it's still not enough, and they don't want that to be in public, so that's why they have to like keep it a secret, especially for the VTubers that they collaborated. Like, they don't want their image to be, to be on public that they are failing. And you know what, it's kind of sad, but I do understand that why do they have to keep this shit on, unlocked or in the dark.
They've known for months now that they weren't in the best of spots. Why not be transparent with them and tell them that, hey, this isn't looking so good. Maybe, we want to do something here, right? And you could maybe sort something out with the talent to, get this through. Because I'm sure that the talent would help out if you were honest with them and you said that, hey, things aren't looking good, rather than just like shutting down and just being like, hey, yeah, we messed up. Whoops. Anyways, bye. Right, like that's essentially it, right?
But then again though, if they actually do that, where they would address to their partners and say like, things are not going so well, we are running out of money, like we're on the verge of shutting down, and we need your help. Like most of the times, where I would think like if I were a collabing partner for that, yeah, like there's some VTubers would, like pitch in and ask their community to support Novel Horizons, which is nice. But if I were like a regular everyday VTuber or a content creator that, like they understand it, yeah, they are going down, like the ship is sinking, yeah, like I would just pull out and just, you know, like announce it to the community, like, yo, I want to like not gonna collaborate with Novel Horizons because they are failing and I don't want to lose any more money. And yeah, you know, like probably not, it's not gonna happen, but if that were the case, I will see that other VTubers would do that, and there also like there's gonna be some would absolutely like support Novel Horizons.
But again, you know, there is a little bit of hope in the sense that they say that they, you know, are trying to work to ship what could be sent out, but it seems like they're not looking to refund anybody that maybe would want their money back. So again, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But obviously, yeah, there's been a lot of other VTubers as well talking about this. Obviously, Henya is very, very sad about this too, saying, "I'm really sorry for I'm really sorry for making everyone worried, Dio. We're currently looking into what happened and gathering all the facts. As soon as we have more information that we can confirm, we'll update you all. Thank you so much for your patience." So it seems like it's going to be another one of those things where the VTubers have to, you know, kind of take the front foot and do this. This feels kind of familiar. It feels like the whole VShojo thing, right? You guys remember the whole VShojo merch saga?
Stop.
Where essentially, I think it was Henya and...
We don't want to talk about the VShojo. We don't want to... I don't want to like hear about VShojo. Please. It's already over. What is it like? It's been a year now since the downfall of VShojo. Yeah, like holy shit, man.
A bunch of other people, I think Michi was one of them, like a bunch of them, most of them, you know, had merch that was like unfulfilled and people weren't going to get refunds and things. And the creators themselves had to step in. And once again, it is some of the members of VShojo that have to do this once again, which obviously sucks because, yeah, nobody has to, you know, it sucks that they have to go through this twice, right? You know, let alone one time. Obviously as well, Shondo says, "I still don't know and haven't heard directly from the company themselves, but all I can advise right now is what other creators have. If you placed an order for the Shondo figure with Novel Horizons, please attempt a refund / file fraud with your bank. I will say more as I know more, but all I can say right now is I've heard nothing at all regarding this from Novel Horizons. The last I heard about it was a month ago. The sample was still being made. I genuinely don't know anything at all beyond this, and I'm trying the best to find out what I can offer. As much as I can offer, I will let you know as soon as I get anything concrete. Genuinely, words cannot express how sorry I am. This project felt like a dream for me. This genuinely felt like the biggest achievement of my life. I just don't really know what to say except I'm so sorry. This is not acceptable, and I'll absolutely do everything I can to make this right." So yeah, obviously she also is very, very sad about this. So yeah, obviously saying, "Oh man, Shondo, I'm sorry. I know how much you wanted to make this happen. If we request a refund, would that take the money from you?" And obviously Shondo says she's not going to get cut regardless, so it doesn't really matter, right?
Yo, like at this point, like for those, you know, like actually pre-ordered or bought the figurines, like I guess like she would do help when it comes to refunds, because I think like the Novel Horizons, when you try to get a refund from Novel Horizons, I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be 100% 100% refund. There's always gonna be like there's always gonna be cost, or there's always gonna be a percentage of how much can a customer get a refund at. Most probably like around 60 to 80% of their funds be refunded.
And yeah, I think that's fair enough. Again, it's, you know, I don't think it's any of these people's fault. I think it is obviously all on Novel Horizon for this happening. But again, I can understand why they're so, you know, sorry and sad about this, because it does suck, right? Of course, as well, there's also Zentreya, who also says, "Novel Horizons, I have a lot to say, but I'll need to confirm a few things before I say anything. Nonetheless, fuck man, I never have any good news anymore. Feels like I'm always getting thrown into something. I'm sure people are tired of it. I'm sorry, guys. And yeah, she did also follow up with
Tough.
something as well. I'm pretty sure in the replies to some of the stuff that was going on. Where is
Oh,
it?
shit.
Obviously, well, that's another way to find out, I suppose. So again, it seems like a lot of these creators are only finding out now after all of this has come out, right? So it seems like this Novel Horizons kind of thing that they put out on their page is like the first that anybody has heard that there are problems for some of the VTubers, right? And that just shows you how bad it is. Because again, if they were going bankrupt and they genuinely had problems and they let the VTubers know that this was happening at the time and behind the scenes and whatever, so that they could figure out a solution, I think that would have been fine. But I think that the fact that they've kind of kept this very quiet, and obviously Amelie had to make a post about it, and then obviously now they've made a statement about it, and a lot of the creators themselves are only finding out through this statement. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I said, Centrella says, my experience with them was such a roller coaster. Seeing you and so many others jump on board and stuff made me really want to hop back on board, thinking it was fine. Maybe after all these years, then seeing this is very heartbreaking. I'm sorry, Arma. So apparently she's had some bad experiences, I guess, because also she says like it's a roller coaster. Ariel also says, I did not know about this and I've not heard anything. To my knowledge, all of the cities will go out. I have not heard otherwise. If for some reason you have not received yours or have not received any confirmation, I urge you to explore your options. I'll try to find out whatever information I can. And again, it seems like, yeah, it's also another case of people probably won't be getting their figures for Ariel either. It seems that most of them won't. Again, it depends how late in production they were, because as they said, they still have some merch left that they're trying to.
No, when it comes to that, where like they would announce, like here's the thing, like when Novel Horizons announcing that they're gonna shut down or cease production, of course there's always gotta be a stockpile of, you know, they have completed figurines that have been sitting in a box somewhere in the warehouse that, you know, either be like it is for the trash, or like there's gonna look for buyers to, you know, to buy those incomplete figurines for material, or pretty much like, I don't know, like they will just repurpose it to somewhere. But yeah, like it's kind of sucks though, like why would Novel Horizons would, you know, not like no proper communication of like how's the operations going. Yeah, I said it before, like yeah, it's basically like if they had to announce that they're a failing business or a failing company, it'll be bad for them in terms of like their image. So that's why they have to keep it quiet, but not addressing the their partners of, you know, like basically like not like frequent communications, because for Centrea it's pretty much like a month. Well, who is it? Like is it like Amelie or Centrea? I don't know. But like the communication was like bi-monthly, where last time they got their like communications from Novel Horizons, it's pretty much like the construction of samples are still ongoing, and that's pretty much the last communication. Like surely there's gotta be like communication where, oh yeah, it's 80% done, 90% done, just to have like frequent updates, you know, not leaving your partners in the dark, and just to, you know, just a second guess, or just to imagine, all right, so it's basically a month now, so surely the product should be ready, you know. But yeah, it's kind of sad.
Get out, or at least get to creators so they can kind of ship it out or whatever. But for now, it just seems like, yeah, we don't really know whose has been done, whose hasn't been done, and whose fan bases essentially are getting their money back or their products back, and who isn't. Again, I don't think anybody's getting their money back. I think it's more so if anybody's getting their figures in the first place, which sucks, right? But yeah, that's essentially the whole update that there is for the Novel Horizons stuff. Again, it is very sad to see, and again, I hope that they can, every VTuber that has been kind of affected by this can resolve this and try to find some way to help out fans and things like that, because of course it affects everybody, not just the VTuber but also the fans as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. That's all. So yeah.
Yeah, great video from Kazhana. It's bad. Like to be honest, as I said before, like I never really heard of Novel Horizons because either be like I am not in the loop when it comes to merchandise, or I'm not in the loop of any other like big VTubers like Zendrea or Amelie, because you know I'm just a fan but not really like in the loop when it comes to of their content. Like I just pretty much like a clip watcher. Yeah, but yeah, like this news is kind of sad, especially for their communities that that pre-ordered, and you know like with the heavy news that they're not getting their money back, especially if they will like file for a refund or fraud at their banks. It's pretty much like a lost money, you know. So hopefully that the like the VTubers who pitch who advertise Novel Horizons, you know, like they would, you know, they would try to help when it comes to refunds, because you know like this is a unpredictable circumstances that nobody would, well, I guess Novel Horizons themselves, but for the rest of the people with this whole situation, they pretty much got left in the dark, especially for their partner VTubers. And yeah, it's sad. It's pretty bad, and hopefully that the big VTubers will help them in regards of their refunds, because you know like not helping your community when it comes to refunds is a scummy move, and that could pretty much ruin your reputation for that. Yep. All right, let's move on to the next video. Oh shit, Hirohei, my goat. All right, let's see what you got. Terrible day for English localizers. Ah yes, the day of reckoning.
As you guys surely know, over the years, there's been a lot of controversies in the English localization industry, where localizers, for example, decide to change the context of Japanese intellectual property because they personally find the context to be offensive. There's a lot of examples of this, including localizers on air, on live streams, even admitting that they do in fact do this stuff. And for anyone not familiar with this topic, at the end of the video, I'll be sure to give you my compilation of 30+ videos I've made covering all this corruption over the years. That all takes us here. Breaking news from today. Shueisha has launched Manga Million, a platform with literally 1 million+ pages of translated manga in over 100 languages to commemorate its 100th anniversary. All translations are done by professionals, and the platform covers over 400 series. However, the discourse right now is some people are saying that there's actually AI translations used here. For example, Anime Corner would provide more information about Manga Million, saying in an interview with Anime Corner, full interview releasing later today, Manga Million editor-in-chief Shohei Hosono confirmed that no AI was used in translation, and he hopes this initiative helps combat piracy, which, by the way, Manga Million will be free and require no account or registration, with nearly 400 titles, 300 of which were translated for the very first time. But this account would respond specifically to the area where they say that no piracy was used, the user saying, well, and showing one of the companies that's been working with Shueisha on Manga Million, that company being one called Fleeto, where their bio on Twitter reads, creating a world beyond language barriers, a leader in AI live translation solutions and multilingual data construction. But here's where the plot would really thicken as people start refuting if AI was actually used and to what extent. For example, responding to Shonen Jump News talking about Manga Million, we've got Mother's Basement, aka Jeff, Or I should say, Jeff from Other's Basement's probably better phrasing. But he responds, like I said, and he posts, "Alas, all the new quote-unquote translations are AI slop." However, this user would respond and say, not really. The Vietnamese translations were put out by the publishers in our country, which is done by humans. It's very disrespectful to dismiss their hard work as quote-unquote AI slop."
Damn.
Further adding on to that, saying, "Come on, bro. Like, you see all this translated SFX edits and assume it's AI slop? I thought you were better than anyone who does this generalizing stuff, man." And going on to post this example. Another response reading, "This is not completely true. Not all of them are AI. Some of them are, though, which is still disappointing. I care to make this..."
I mean, here's the gist of it. There are some, when it comes to within the translation, where, like, most of the times in manga, like, if you read manga online, like, most of the times the translations are either official or fans translations, where there are, like, people would do translations, and, you know, like, they will just, you know, demand, like, they will just ask for the community for funds. Well, they can just translate their manga to the best of their abilities. Like, at the same time, like, every time when I read manga, like, there's always gonna be a hiring page where they need a lot more Japanese translators, and for a lot of proofreaders, a lot of editors, and yeah, basically that stuff. But when it comes to this, like, they will say, like, holy shit, 400,000 mangas that are been translated over 100 languages. Of course, there's gonna be AI. There's always gonna be AI that's gonna be mixed in it, you know. But still, there are translations that have been translated by hand by actual humans as well, which is unfortunate that has been mixed with other translation, which is translated by AI. So, like, these people just, you know, like, they will throw in the blanket statement, like, oh shit, yeah, like, over 100 languages, of course that it screams like, oh yeah, AI translations. But, you know, like, it's still kind of disappointing and disrespectful to other people that actually put their hard work on translating your favorite manga. I mean, for me, like, in my honest opinion, like, I welcome this, like, as long as, like, it will combat piracy, or if it combat like anything else that is bad, then go ahead. Like, it's pretty much welcome, because it just provides more convenience. Because, like, if you found, like, a series that you really like, and for some reason it's not even, like, translated into English or any other language that you prefer to read, because most of the time it's always gonna be Japanese. Like, if you're gonna read the Raws, it's Japanese, unless you know how to read, like, katakana, or what is it, a hiragana? I don't know, I forgot. But if you know how to read Japanese, then good for you. But if you're talking about the rest of the community that is English speaking, yeah, they will have to find other means just to read their favorite manga in an English translation. That's why we got fan translations. But I guess, like, right now it's kind of sad, where a lot of people would wait, you know, like, they will do a AI translation versus the old-fashioned fan translations.
Distinction, because even if Shueisha did use AI translations for some of these, we should not wholesale cast all of them as AI and discredit the work real humans did. We shouldn't be hurting human translators while raising our complaints. Manga Mogura adding on to their tweet about Manga Million, saying, "There will be complaints that series are incomplete or that translations are a bit odd at times. and all of it are legit criticism, but this is a massive step into the right direction to combat manga piracy. The scale of this is crazy, but it's the only way to become a true legal alternative. Another post talking about how Manga Million is using Viz translations for the first 108 chapters available of One Piece, saying anything that's already been published likely has no changes. So as you can see, people are still figuring all of this out. Now, ultimately for me, all I care about is that the translation is as accurate as possible. Sure, if a human will do a great job and enjoys the medium, wonderful, but that's not
Like here's the thing. For any normal person that are, you know, just casual, like all they gotta do is just read manga, you know? Like they don't have to go for the specifics, like how the manga is translated. At the end of the day, they'll just care what the manga is going on. Like they can understand the manga without, you know, like having to question, like, oh yeah, is this translation made by a human or an AI? Most of them don't think of that. They just want to read manga and manga alone. They'll just turn off their brain and just read. As long as there's an end product, it is what it is. They will just consume, just like anyone else.
not always the case, as we've seen time and time again. Things get really weird when you see some people actually defending corruption in the English localization industry. And they'll try to make a moral argument of, well, localization's an art form. This is so pompous and egotistical because the artists in this context that should be getting the praise are the mangaka and or the artists that they collaborate with to actually make the panels, if there is one. Some mangakas also do that on their own, some collaborate. And those are the people that we want to support. Those are the people whose story we want to hear. So just translate it as accurately as possible. Stop trying to be like, oh, I'm the localizer. I'm going to change this as I see fit. Like, dude.
Bruh.
That's so egotistical, it's crazy. And they love to come up with this excuse of, well, sometimes you guys just wouldn't understand the context. That's why I had to take my own creative liberties that I'm so good at doing. Like I said, they're very pompous, but the point is, even if we don't get 100% of the context because, you know, cultural differences and all that, that's fine. That's actually part of the appeal. That doesn't mean we need some weirdo to completely change it. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think about Manga Million and the latest. Oh, and as mentioned, I'll have my playlist linked in the description where I have over 30 videos covering various controversies with English localizations over the
Damn,
years.
okay.
Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful
All right.
rest of your day,
I'll
and I'll
like
see
this.
you in the next one.
Yeah, great video from Hirohei. It's, you know what, like all I'm gonna say when it comes to localizers, there's some that would try their best to translate to the, you know, translate accurately as possible, but there are other localizers as well. When they're trying to translate, they would just to, you know, like they will just to try to change a bit just to fit their narrative, just to fit their agenda. Like for the infamous, like the iconic example is Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, you know? I guess like in that episode where Lukoa comes in and just, you know, like, oh yeah, I have to wear this because, you know, for patriarchal reasons. Holy shit, right? Like, are you serious, man? Like, that is the most iconic scene or the iconic translation ever, that it will serve as a reminder why localizers or English localizers are pretty bad. Some are good, but there are bad apples mixed in them. So, in the case of the new manga platform that provides a lot of translations, it is actually a step in the right direction. That, you know, like instead of just going to usual manga sites that are the mangas are mostly pirated, at least there's a platform that can, you know, host legally translated manga. Because not like at the end of the day, it's not only that a lot of people cannot afford to buy manga. It's pretty much like how would they read the manga in the series that is English translated? because most of the times where like I would ask like one of my people to, you know, like, yo, can you recommend me some manga that are English translated? Because most of the times when they recommend me a manga, it's pretty much raw. And what I mean by raw is just original Japanese Japanese translations. Pretty much all Japanese, because first of all, I can't read Japanese because, you know, I'm not a Japanese myself. And second of all, it depends on where the fan translations would host the translated page, because they are everywhere. Like there's certain fan translations, they would specifically upload their translated page, their translated chapters in a specific website, or either be like there's gonna be someone who's gonna repost it on every manga website ever. So that's pretty much the predicament. But since like with the announcement of this manga platform, yeah, it is a step in the right direction, where hopefully that more and more people would prefer that instead of just going to a manga site. Because, like, to be completely honest, I'm kind of tired of these manga sites where they have all these invasive ads. Yes, invasive ads that would, like, they will just cover the entire screen, and with the smallest close buttons ever. Like, holy shit, you just want me to click your ads, bro? Come on, I just want to read manga in peace. Holy shit. But anyway, yeah, it's a step in the right direction, and also a terrible day for those freaking localizers. Alright, let's move on. Oh shit. Oh, wait a second. Oh yeah, I have to. Man, I almost forgot, like, one of my schedules that I forgot I have to do something. Alright. You know what? I will just finish like the rest of the videos, and if I ever reach, oh my god, I forgot. Like, I have to go. No, I still have time. I guess I have to end the stream early than usual, but that doesn't mean I have to end it right now. So I'll just gonna say when that I have to leave, because I totally forgot I have a schedule around probably, what was it, like 45 minutes. Yeah, like 45 minutes. Alright, let's move on to another video. Oh god, it's a Halo. I think, yeah, I covered this for the Halo, but let's talk about it.
Hey, what's up guys, Ruff here. So all I can say to start off this video is total Chud victory. It happened again. The Chuds have spoken. They said yes. Halo Campaign Evolved is a steaming pile of garbage, and it's going to lead to layoffs. And that's exactly what happened. You can see Halo Studios hit by layoffs after Campaign Evolved launch. And that is to the surprise of absolutely no one who isn't a desperate shill on social media. And it's once again proving all you got to do to win is sit back and let them destroy their own companies. At this point, the layoffs are to be expected. We already talked.
Yo, man. Am I dreaming? Is this real life, or is it just fantasy? Oh my god, I have been praying for this times like this. I've been praying real hard. Yo, we like the game studios that are like considered woke, they're getting what they deserve. Holy shit, let's go.
Talked about the Bethesda situation earlier this week. We also have a mass layoff round expected for EA as well. And we also have the Activision Blizzard situation where the
world is healing,
allegations against
chat.
that
The
company
world
that
is
plagued them for
healing.
years have been largely debunked. And now you have these weasels like Jason Schreier, who are a part of that whole campaign, desperately going to YouTube to defend themselves. And by the way, that is a platform that he mocks all of his critics for using. And now we have this. Halo Studios with a round of layoffs, many employees announcing even after 6 years of being with the company, they have been laid off. And this is not a surprise to anyone who's paying attention. Just look at the Steam charts. I know all of the usual suspects get very mad when you pull this up, but guess what? It was right again. It was an indication this game was a massive flop, and that makes sense.
Let's
when
go.
you have 2,600 in-game players for Steam only a week after release of a remake of one of the great classics in the gaming scene, and even more players right now are playing the Master Chief Collection. Okay, that should really tell you something.
You know what? I would absolutely recommend everyone who haven't like played like Halo, just get the Master Chief Collection and just not like don't mind like the combat evolve, campaign evolve, just get the Master Chief Collection because the Master Chief Collection has every Halo starting from Halo 1, like the original Halo up until what is it, like the Halo 6? I don't know, like you got every Halo. Besides the modern version of Halo, which is Infinite, I guess. But yeah.
In fact, the PlayStation 5 release for this, which was a little experiment, was an absolute disaster with just 1% of PlayStation 5 gamers even trying it. And now there's some data to suggest that in the month of July, Halo Campaign Evolved only sold 350,000 PlayStation copies, getting...
Bro. Nah, they got bodied. Holy shit, even lower than Pal World? Yo, what the fuck, man? Yo, even like Halo is one of the oldest game series ever. Got destroyed by Pal World. Imagine that. Alright, Master Chief Collection, all Halo games, multi. And as Andy's band says, you won't get this satanic F word in here. Oh, also, hi, Palm Fruit. Welcome. Man, what a bad day for being a Halo. What a bad day for a Halo fan. I mean, I guess like the Halo fans were, I don't know, like, yeah, bad day for being a Halo fan.
Beaten out by Pal World, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, among others. Now, of course, don't point this out because people on social media, the shills, the sycophants, will say Halo fans are the most miserable, unappreciative fans in the world, and if Halo dies, it's because nothing will ever be good enough for them. Even if you purchase the game and it doesn't work because of Halo's end, and then you try to get a refund, and then they deny your refund. But the report for the layoffs comes from Smash JT. And of course, people are immediately trying to say, oh, this isn't real, because how could a YouTuber have any sort of inside knowledge on this situation? But of course, it'll turn out to be true, but also the initial reactions to this were one of pure ecstasy from gamers. You can see various quotes celebrating this. Actions are finally having consequences.
Yo, I've been waiting this for a long time. Looks like they are cleaning house, ladies and gentlemen. Studio 343 is cleaning house. You know what? I would absolutely support Just Buy to remove those parasites that that have been plaguing Halo for years. That has been plaguing and making Halo games worse and worse and worse. We need the chuds. We need the chuds back. We need the losers, the nerds, the geeks in game studios that absolutely cares about the game and not the agenda, not the representation or anything. Just focus on the game, and every people who plays Halo will love it. We need the chuds back. It's bad for Halo since Halo 4, true. Halo Studios getting fired is the best part. Yes, that's true. Should have done since Halo 5. The world is healing. The world is absolutely healing. Yeah, like there's still parasites that are present in other game studios, but this is the step in the right direction. Yes. Yes. Healing, but not enough. Yeah. At least there's healing. There's healing.
Again, it turns out if you produce slop and you underperform as a company and as a development team, there's consequences, including layoffs. And of course,
Nice.
Imagine my shock when the modern audience pulls up to the quotes of this announcement and literally performs the ultimate meme. And I'll explain why in just a second. So here's some of the quotes. This person saying, "I don't know why people celebrate layoffs like this when the people actually responsible for the crappy games you hate aren't going anywhere and all get bonuses."
Yeah, true. But if we're gonna talk about new games though, new games without the corrupted touch of an idiot that has been, an idiot dev or an idiot writer, you know what? I prefer that. Like, get them fired. For at least like the when it comes to executives, they're only gonna care about money and not interfere when it comes to the story or when it comes to gameplay. Like, in the end, as long as the product sells good and their charts are up, they won't care either way. Like, they'll just care about money. Yep. The whole state of California forcing infiltration of DEI in activism should be pursued at federal state. True. That guy isn't wrong, but in the meantime, the loss of the propagandist creator is always nice. True. No more maggots in the apple. No more worms. You will just get, eventually we're just eating a worm-free apple without the ideologies inside of it. It won't solve all problems, but it's a good step. Yeah. Think about it. If you're gonna do a projection from now until the near future when it comes to video games, we're at the comeback now. We're at the stage where a lot of people are now realizing that having activism inside video games or having this cancer getting laid off from game studios is absolutely a good step in the right direction, that I am very hopeful in the future that we will get great games. Yeah, right now, the games right now is absolute dog shit and full of bad shit, but what I'm hoping is the future games. Future games in production, because they will get less and less when it comes to ideologies and stuff. Greed will still be here, never left, never will. True. At least we're at least one less compromise. Yeah. it still be here, but at the end of the day, is like having less of a bad thing is like having one less one less cancer in the pile isn't bad, you know. Like we know like the entire thing is shit, but yeah.
Here's another one saying, yeah, Halo fans don't deserve anything. Another one saying, I don't want to hear a single one of you bitch about no Halo after this. They literally did the meme. They captured the exact dialogue that I've been covering the last week. They captured both of these tweets, one with the Halo situation and one with the Bethesda situation, and made a sort of amalgamation of the two in the quotes of someone celebrating the layoffs. You can't make this up. The modern audience, well, their games might suck, but they produce a lot of great content on social media.
True.
But of course, Smash JT would quote himself with some confirmation that the layoffs are indeed happening, and now, of course, the
Womp womp.
games journalists are behind on this, and they're begrudgingly confirming what we already know. But you can see various posts from people at Halo Studios announcing that they are hashtag open to work. Even individuals like Nick here, who is working for 6.5 years on Halo and dodged so many rounds of layoffs. Well, dodge no more. They are now hashtag open to work. And you can see people saying overheard at Halo Studios, I'm just a stack of excuses over here. Amazing stuff. Now, of course, obligatory
fuck.
response from Asmongold in the replies saying, welcome home. Nothing makes people more furious on social media than him posting this meme in response to another round of layoffs in various industries, including the game.
Wait a second. No, you know what? No. You know why? Because not only they're gonna make they're gonna add agendas in the games, now they're gonna add agendas to my fries, to my burger. No, please, not my food, not my junk food, not my slop. No, please, not my, please, man, not my McDouble. Here's the problem with the grifters as they define it. They won't be as numerous if people weren't resonating with them. Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, like for those who would like virtue signal and for those who like for rage bait, yeah, those are the real grifters, because at the end of the day, as long as their post got traction, got impressions, got reactions, they're still gonna get paid by Twitter. Wait, that wasn't the case already? Remember they proposed variations of the Happy Meal, like an Angry Meal? Is that still a thing? I don't know. Because the last time I bought like a Happy Meal, it wasn't really happy at all, because I don't know, like, yo, McDonald's, if you're watching this, make a adult version of a Happy Meal, man, because the portion size of a Happy Meal is very small. I don't know, because like the Happy Meal is made for kids, you know, it's made for kids, but we want a Happy Meal for adults, please. I will actually pay a lot of money for that shit. Oh my god. The Angry Meal.
Industry. But you know what, guys? It's not over yet. Halo Campaign Evolved still has some great selling points. Like sand physics. No, hold on, guys. Really. This is what Halo players were looking forward to. Sand physics.
Oh my gosh, man. Another resource for my GPU to calculate instead of just gameplay. Yeah, we got, what is it? water physics and sand physics. Yep, we love that in our video games. Yeah, instead of like my game is stuttering just by the physics alone. Holy shit, man. I mean, I don't eat McDonald's since for the price of one simple menu, I can pay for two. Oh shit. I get 2 kilograms of meat I can cook. Nice. Yeah, that guy isn't feeling like reaching.
Of course, you can see quotes saying the guy who spent hundreds of hours on this just got laid off. Yeah, probably. That would seem about right.
Oh my god.
Here's another quote saying the highest compliments paid to this game are sand, water, and lighting and spark effects. All consequences of Unreal Engine / time wasted not polishing the actual gameplay. And
You know what? I don't know if I said this, but I blame it on Nvidia. I blame this on Nvidia because like how they showcase their new graphics cards where you can what is it, like the FFX or AI generated frame shit, like all this mumbo jumbo is just nothing. Like it's just added resource for the GPU or probably the CPU to load, making my game more lag than usual. Like all the features are just useless. Like what is it, like I would notice it for a 0.2 seconds, like when I first boot up the game. Holy shit, sand physics, water physics. Yep, game of the year. Holy frick. Yup, they did it again. They added drool physics as well. Mind blown. Gotta buy another graphics card because I want this shit to be more realistic. Oh my god, man. I don't care, I can't buy it anyway. Just praying that the PC I bought right before the price hikes will still be functioning for the next decade. Right now, alright, I'm just gonna add a little bit of lore. My PC right now is 5 years old. Before the price hikes. Like, my current GPU is pretty much the 1650. And it still runs like a dream. But yeah, like, when it comes to like modern games, I have to run this shit at low because, I love my GPU. And I don't put a lot of stress on my GPU because this gotta be like my only GPU that will have for the next, 15 to 20 years. So I'm basically just delaying the inevitable on my GPU. So take good care of your GPUs, everybody, because it'll be a pain to replace a GPU and a massive hole in your wallet. We'll play most games at low settings anyway. Yeah, mine is 2 years old. Take good care of your GPUs like an actual baby. Take really good care of it. Give it a little bit of a smooch. Mwah.
Not even joking, by the way. There was an article praising the water in Halo. They did the meme. Again, just like the modern audience, they're so predictable. These games journalists do the meme. When they're trying to prop up slop games, they start making some article praising either the environment or even directly the water. Because that's what Halo players wanted. They
Game
thought,
of the year.
wow, a ground-up remake of Halo Combat Evolved. I hope the water is good.
Game of
It's
the year.
pathetic. But of course, things get even worse. We're learning more information about the development of this slop. IGN reporting. A new report suggests that Halo Campaign Evolved had a fairly troubled development that caused the multiplayer project to be cancelled. Imagine my shock when this team of activists had development troubles with Halo Campaign Evolved. I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. But you can see the quote saying, "I'll never understand how remakes can have troubled development. The game already exists. Half your work is done. Literally. What? How is this?
Yeah, like you just pretty much like replace assets. You got the map, you got the like enemy AI programs, you got every weapon that has been designed from the original game. All you gotta do is just change assets or just make the assets look better and more crisp. What do you mean troubling development? What the fuck? Ship a Halo game, no multi, no couch co-op. What are you doing, man? It's freaking slop, man. Like this remake is dog shit. Even worse, Halo Studios brag about having access to the source code. Man, this is like they are just fumbling. I mean, they already fumbled, but this is pretty bad.
It's even possible. They even bragged about having the coding for the original game. They just didn't know how to use it. That's the problem with these activists. They don't know how to actually develop games. They just destroy what's already been created. Here's another quote saying, "The more I think about this, the more I hate Campaign Evolved. Why was this made?
Justified.
Shameless cash grab. And they were trying so desperately."
Nah, yeah, shameless cash grab and pretty much weaponizing nostalgia. Because they can't even make like new Halo games because, you know, like they don't have originality. Their story writing is dog shit and overall bad experience. So this is pretty much the one thing that they can do. Turn an original into dog shit. Because they cannot make new shit, might as well remake an original that everybody loves and then turn it into shameless cash grab just to, you know, just to bring back to the old Halo fans and weaponize their nostalgia. Wow. No multi, still have to connect to Microsoft account to verify DRM and can't play offline. Man, it's in the word offline. Why do I have to connect to Microsoft? It's not concerning the US, but all those remakes destroyed the localized version of the OGs. Dutch, French, etc. are either cut or butchered. Oh, man, it's worse than I thought.
For a W, something that will produce goodwill for the company, and it failed. Okay, this is the second remake. Okay, this is a ground up remake, the second one, but still, does that not feel utterly shameless at this point? And that's why they made it, clearly. Here's another quote saying, "Halo 5 Guardians, troubled development. Halo Infinite's troubled development. Halo Infinite's troubled live service. Halo Campaign Evolves troubled development. Halo Studios' latest canceled projects. Am I seeing a pattern? Perhaps Halo Studios should be shut down." Yeah.
You know what? It is best to have the Halo Studios to shut down just to like not worsen the games or not worsen the name of Halo. You know what? Just shut it all down, man. Like, we don't need any more Halo games. I mean, yeah, like, just give us like the access of all the old Halo games and we'll be alright. No more new Halos, because at this point it's just pretty bad, man. Just shut down. Your time is up. Yeah, the golden age of Halo is over, but that doesn't mean we can't still play Halo. We just want to preserve the memory of Halo, not to be bastardized into a soulless cash grab. Just don't ruin this for everyone, please. because like the fans are, you know, like we're expecting like, oh yeah, no more Halo for the next 15 months. Just let it go, man. Because if a lot of people would say like, yo, can you make a new Halo, I would guarantee that they'll just make the one of the worst Halo games ever. There's no saving them. Like there's no redemption. You know what? I don't know, like I don't want to sound like a doomer, but just for the sake of preserving the memory of Halo, that's one of my suggestions. But I don't know, it depends on what the current direction of Studio 343 or Halo Studios, but it is what it is. No more news of Halo for no more new Halo for at least 15 years. Waiting for Gears of War. E-Day being a disaster. Already saw the female talking down on Marcus Phoenix. That supposed female have a jaw sharper than Marcus. Girl boss. We love girl boss. Alright, like here's the thing, like I do appreciate girl boss, as long as the, you know, like how well written of that character is. Like if they just pull the usual girl boss without having any tragic backstory, like they just start as being a badass and ends as a badass as well, that is bad writing right there. There's always a need for character development, not just start perfect, end perfect. There's no such thing. Yeah, man. Also, she's black, therefore probably less bow. Oh. Still.
I think that is the very clear pattern here. This has been going on for well over a decade at this point. Non-stop troubles over at Halo Studios, formerly 343, and actions have consequences. I'm surprised they're still hanging on. Like, what is the point? And they were really gearing up this game for a Halo 2 ground-up remake. They were heavily hinting towards that.
Cease.
Are they going to follow through on that after a round of layoffs and terrible sales and numbers in terms of concurrent players? I hope not. That'd be like the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It's gonna flop as well. But some people seem to be confused, like the Act Man here, saying this pattern of every studio getting hit with layoffs or closed immediately after releasing a game is getting very tiring. Really hope something changes soon. I have a solution. Make better games. As people point out in the quotes, you could just make better games, and maybe your studio won't shut down immediately after release, or you have to do a mass round of layoffs. Like, it really is that simple.
You know, at the same time, like if they still don't make good games, might as well just shut the studio down. Because at this point, this is just torture. This is just, I don't know, some weird fetish that like people in game studios have one of these days. Like if you have like a pattern of creating games that turns out to be flop after flop after flop, just save yourself the trouble and just shut down. Because this is not right. This is not right. This is bad. Just shut it down. Like if you think like you're this close to fixing the relationship of your community, especially with the old community where they still love your games, like you're trying to fix that relationship, you pretty much lost it. Like they already move on, and if they do want to interact with you, they just be there just to make fun of you. It's like there's no redemption, there's no fixing. Like it's like an ex-girlfriend, you know, where you're trying to get back together, but it's always gonna be the same shit over and over again. It's like a cruel cycle, a cruel life cycle. Oh man, I mean, plenty of female gears were badass development only in books like Bernie Mataki, but they didn't talk down about the MCs and players. All right, God, I wish we can see Bernie Mataki. Hopefully, though, there's fetishes like that. Don't call on them. Let them in there. Yeah, my bad. You know, I'm just talking about the context of game studios where they just don't understand when to quit. Like, bro, like they're not Rocky. Like, this isn't some Eye of the Tiger type shit, you know? Because in this certain scenarios where it involves like huge amount of money and you produce one of the worst games at all time and unfortunately it flops, you need to stop, because you're just you're just burning money and not like recuperate those funds. Like, they're just literally just burning funds left, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, but that is the situation involving Halo Studios and Halo Campaign Evolved. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but it's something I've been hinting at. In my initial coverage, right after release of this game, I said, layoffs are coming. And of course, that made some of the wackadoos on social media very mad. Well, guess what? I was right again. And it's not like some amazing Nostradamus prediction. When a game comes out with abysmal numbers, there's gonna be layoffs.
True.
That's not like some incredibly intelligent observation. It's just common sense, but common sense is something that is completely devoid of the modern audience and all of their sycophants. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like,
I'll give
consider
it a
subscribing
like.
and turning on
We love
notifications for
Revenant's
daily
house.
uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, great video from Rev. Since money isn't coming cheap anymore since COVID. True. And I don't really get why like every AAA studio still they still need to justify why they have like bigger budgets when it comes to making games. You can just make a game with lesser budget, because everything is like, holy shit, like everything is getting expensive. Like, why do you need to spend multiple millions of dollars just to make a game that there's no certainty that it'll be a great success, or even like getting a chance to be in a Game Awards, or pretty much nominated for Game of the Year? Like, why would you justify to have that budget where a lot of game studios that would achieve just by having less amount of money in their budget? Like, we're talking about like thousands of dollars. Like, that's pretty much enough to make a video game, and still like you have like a higher possibility of getting recognition, getting a lot of players, instead of like the usual shit where you have to like spend a lot of money just for physics. Like, nobody even cares about physics, or even like ray tracing, or even like AI scaled FPS generation type shit. Like, holy shit, like those are one of the most useless features that ever added a game, and all I could say that it's pretty wasteful of funds as well. Like, might as well just put like the majority of it on actual good gameplay and story, instead of just investing on it on useless shit like features that nobody even cares for, like sand or water physics. Like, holy shit, man. Just saying, but an OG of Bungie who quit a long time ago made his own game. Some Armored Core look alike, apparently very good. There you go. Yeah, there you go. And also for the for the devs that have been laid off from Halo, instead of just, you know, like virtue signaling, instead of just complaining on Twitter that, oh my gosh, I have been laid off, the company is unfair to me, you know what, if I were you, just, you know, like, just shut up. It is what it is. There's layoffs because of the consequence of the game being a flop. Might as well make your own game, you know, an original game of your own vision. You can make your own story, even if like it's full of agendas. We don't give a shit, as long as if it's a good game, it's a good game, then you will get a lot of people to play that game, you know. It is what it is. Like, right now we are still in the golden age of indie games. We are still in that golden era, even if like the indie games right now are friend slop, simulator slop, or any other slop. As long as you see numbers and reviews that players really love your game, it is what it is. And I don't blame anyone or any like indie game studios that would copy the same format over and over again, because that shit works. That's how it is. It works. Like, for example, where like years ago, where Vampire Survivors is one of the greatest the greatest indie games that is ever made, and then you got a lot of games as well with the similar game mechanics also became very successful, including Megabonk. Like, up to this day, I still play Megabonk. Love that game, even if like there are less updates now, because, you know, Megabonk, it was made by one developer. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Yeah, but yeah, like, just make games, you know, especially for like whether you are an experienced or new game developer. Just either make your own game or just follow a game mechanics, you know. But at the end of the day, it's still your games, and if there's a chance that a lot of players will play your game and it is well received, then you absolutely won. You won. Holy shit, what a long rant. Can't remember the name of the game. Streamer Games, Vampire Survivors, the last game in date, literally creating a new genre. Like, isn't like the new genre of, like, before, like, a lot of people just call it like a Vampire Survivor-esque game, but now there's a new game. Instead of calling it a Vampire Survivor-esque game, it's pretty much auto shooters. Yeah, there you go. The new game genre, auto shooters. Yes, there you go. So yeah, even today, in the auto shooter genre, is like the game mechanic is still the same, but it will always gonna be successful. It's probably like today and the near future, it's still gonna be successful whatever like theme you're gonna go in. Like, either you're gonna go in for a 3D auto shooter or a 2D auto shooter or a pixelated auto shooter, it will still hit hard. It will still have that addictive game mechanic. Yep. And I still haven't made a proper name for Souls-like games. Oh yeah, Dark Souls. Oh, like, to be honest, I like the sounds of Souls-like. You know, like, it slides off the tongue really well. Souls-like. And, you know, like, I can't really blame people for, like, here's the thing, like, if people would deem it as Souls-like because, you know, like, the first thing is that it is originated from Dark Souls or even Elden Ring type games that would consider themselves as Souls-like, because that's pretty much like popularized from software, you know. So even if like like they need to have a new genre name for Souls-like. I like the name of Souls-like. Yes. At the same time, it's not like you can resume a Souls-like to one mechanic. Yeah, like here's the thing. Like you can still have the same game mechanic as any other Souls-like games, but you have room to add another mechanic to make things more spicy or make things more original. It's just like the main mechanic is the same as any other games or any other Souls-like games. Like for example, Mega Bonk. Nobody made Mega Bonk, like most likely like auto shooters. Like a lot of auto shooters are 2D top down shooters, you know, like you just roam around in the map. But when it comes to Mega Bonk, like Mega Bonk is the first auto shooter that is implemented in a 3D space. You can have one game mechanic from the auto shooters, but you can all you gotta do is just add a unique twist into it, like a unique aesthetic, unique game mechanic that could very well be perfect for each other or complements each other, you know. Yeah, or refine. Yes, refine. Yeah, like oh yeah, Hololive Save the Fans. You know what, like back then, I wasn't really like, you know, like the Hololive Save the Fans game, because like I'm pretty much a tourist when it comes to Hololive. Well, except for Ceres Fauna, but yeah, I'm basically the oh man, yeah. But yeah, like for like Hololive Saved by the Fans, same mechanic as any other auto shooter, but every Hollow member has their own unique abilities and skills, and also weapons as well. So yeah, holy shit, man, we need more indie games, man. We need more indie games. I love indie games. All right, we will move on from the next video because all right, I will extend this stream for another 30 minutes because I guess I still have enough time to make it, but I'll just make it by an inch. But anyway, like to be honest, like I don't want to really end the stream that early because we're at like 2 hours and 40 minutes in. But like usually if I were to end the stream early, we'll be around like 3 hours or 3 hours and 30 minutes. But you know what? No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Like I still have time. No, it's fine. Like right now, I already planned it in advance. Like I got the stuff ready. Basically, like once I'm done streaming, I'm basically out the door, basically running. But right now, I still have time. Trust me, I still have time. Like I'm pretty much a veteran at this. When it comes to time clutch, I clutch hard. All right. How about one more video, Palm Fruit, and then I'll just skedaddle. You know, one more video. You know what? Let's end it off with a video about freaking Nanya Banana. This is a VTuber that I haven't heard in a while since her graduation. Holy. Alright, let's watch it. Nyanya Banana Raid debut announcement confuses fans. Like, to be honest, I kind of missed Nyanya Banana because Nyanya Banana is very good when it comes to preparing concerts, especially indie concerts. Holy shit. I never knew her, barely heard of her with her problems with FaZe. Yeah, when it comes to like FaZe, like she has a lot of drama, but a little bit of context, like Nyanya Banana is a used to be a indie VTuber that she is well known for holding 3D concerts. Yes, like she would do a big collaboration with other VTubers and throws a massive 3D concert with a stage, with a with like she would sponsor like 3D models for her, like for other VTubers as well, to have them motion captured, like basically like any other Hololive concert, just for indie VTubers. Yeah, she's pretty much the the puppet master, you know. But yeah, it's like by the time that she graduated, we all been sad, you know. No more indie concerts. All right, let's
So
continue.
it seems that we have a pretty big update in the case of Anya Nyabis. Well, not really Anya Nyabis anymore, because it is Nyana Banyana, who obviously is now back after graduating as Anya Nyabis from FaZe Connect, which obviously didn't last very long, and lots of people are very confused as to why this was the case, what happened, what really went on. Again, it was all confusing. But essentially, if you guys want to go back and look at that video, you guys can go check it out. We cover everything that's gone on with the graduation announcement. But yeah, obviously, Nyana Banyana was the original account that was before Anya Nyabis, and then she switched to Anya Nyabis and now has come back to this account, which had a few murmurs before the graduation was even fully announced. But as you can see, it says coming back soon, and as you can see in the actual name as well, she is actually going to be doing a re-debut, and it's actually very soon.
Hell yeah.
It's on the 14th of August, which obviously is just over a week away, which is very, very exciting to see, because a lot of people, I guess, missed the usual content and the usual stuff that was going on with her, and a lot of people feel like she did much better as an indie than maybe as a member of FaZe Connect, right?
But then again, though, like, it's pretty much her dream. Like, back when she used to, you know, be Nyanya Banana, she used to dream that she wants to be part of a corpo VTuber agency, you know? Like, she dreams of it. But I guess, like sometimes dreams are short-lived. And, you know, like, sometimes it's pretty much, like, not for you. But then again, though, like, she actually reached it. Like, she actually reached her dream of becoming a corpo VTuber. But, yeah, for, like, a short while. But hey, at least she achieved her dreams. And now she's coming back as Nyanya Banyana. You know what? We welcome that. We love Nyanya in this house.
And they're hoping to kind of, re-find that same energy and that same hype that she kind of had beforehand. But if you guys don't know, one of the big factors of her re-debuting was this. Essentially, she has set up a Ko-fi, and as you can see, she was trying to reach a goal of a certain amount of money to get a new model to be able to debut once again. Again, I don't know how much the actual goal was, but it seems like she did end up reaching it to 110% of the goal. So people even gave 10% over of what she even wanted, which again is absolutely insane to see. And yeah, a lot of people are very excited to see it come to life. And you can see it's got 105,000 views. A lot of people have been very locked in to this and supporting Nyana to get her back up and going again. I should have taken a screenshot when I was at 6-7.
Oh, okay,
saying,
man.
Imagine we get a Nyana debut before Felion comes back. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's going to be that way. A week's time, unless Felion suddenly just
Wait. What if I got a major conspiracy? What if by the time Nyanya Banyana comes back, Felion comes back as well? Like, the Ray debut stream, I'm guessing it's gonna be like hopefully, I pray to God it's gotta be a concert, or you know, like a 3D event, and suddenly Felion appears. Please, man, the snackers are like the snackers are, you know, are having withdrawals, they cannot continue to exist without Fillion. Imagine that. Holy. Yeah, get her dream, get delusion, get back to reality. Yeah, that's, I guess, like that's pretty much like when it comes to chasing your dreams, and then you come to realize like, holy shit, it's not what I dreamed for, and then you know what, might as well go back. Yep. Well, some people want to see her back fast. True. I guess like the with the updates of Fillion, basically she got the what is it, like the LLC of the name Fillion. Yeah, like that's pretty much the latest information that we got from people, that she already claimed the name Fillion now. She is Fillion. Yeah. The R-Rats are always right. Yes.
Comes back, you know, in some big like boom in the next like couple days or so. Yeah, it seems that we're going to be getting a Nyana Banyana return or re-debut before Fillion is even thought about coming back, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, the entirety of the Fillion hiatus is pretty much how long that kind of Phase Connect saga had gone. Like, if you were to if you were to like go into a coma or something whenever the Fillion hiatus started, and you woke up whenever it ended, it would be like this whole like Onion Abyss like Phase Connect thing never really happened. I don't exactly know the date. You know, October 25th.
Wait.
It's a little bit.
Wait. Even if that's the case, where if Fillion would want to become like a corpo VTuber, I mean, like Fillion overall, like she's pretty popular. She already got a concrete following, and to think that she would debut as a corpo VTuber, like at least like she will be there for I don't know, like a considerable time than Onion Abyss. But I don't know, like it depends though. Like it's pretty much a different case though. Like if Fillion suddenly becomes corpo, her fans will still support her, you know, even if like they will have to adjust by not calling her Fillion and just, you know, call something else. And yeah, like it's pretty much the same case. I don't know, like probably I would call this as a similar case for any like ex corpo VTubers turned indie. Yeah, like even if they graduated as corpo VTubers, their fans will still follow them. Like for example, like Doki Bird, you know, even if like she debuted as a indie, her fans still supports her, even if like from the corpo VTubing thing, like agency. And another, Ceres Fauna. And you know, like Ceres Fauna graduated, and then in the next life she became Nimi. And you know, like from saplings to naplings. Oh man, and especially the big one, Gaogura. I don't know, but and now like I don't know, like what I don't know. I'm still wishing for still wishing for Saba to return as well. Like her condition is it's not the greatest, but I do hope that she will return because her fans are, you know, like they really miss her. Yep. All right. At least now Fillion can defend herself against imposters. True. Yo, like her community needs to, you know, make a task force that if ever like a Fillion imposter is spotted, they will just immediately report them as, you know, as imposter or basically impersonating, because impersonating is bad. Fillion corpo not holding much water, too big. I don't know. I don't know. Like there's always gotta be possibilities. You know, expect the unexpected.
Bit before that they announced it, but again, obviously it was a little bit late. So again, it was almost like this entire thing just didn't happen. It's like it's kind of like insane to think about, right? Like if you compare it to the Fillion thing, I know obviously they're not so related to each other or whatever, but I just mean like in terms of a time frame, it kind of puts into perspective how long that Fillion thing has been, and also how short this Anya and Abyss kind of what do you call it endeavor has been, right? Because again, it didn't last very long. It lasted a few months, and now it is over. But yeah, I'm very excited to see, and obviously she did put out a thank you message for the
Nice.
100% goal, saying, yo, we did it. Thank you for everyone who contributed or shared. Debut is on the 14th. So yeah, people saying congrats. So of this month, yep. So why did you need the money to debut? There's obviously not enough time for you to get a new model before the 14th, which again is something that I thought about. I didn't know if maybe she was going to stick with her old one for now. But yeah.
Then again, though, like, all right. So basically, she raised enough money for the model, but then again, like she, like right now, by watching the stream right now, so she debuts at the 14th. So she basically she only has 1 week, for her modeler slash rigger to finish making the VTuber model. But in that timeline, I would say that the most realistic thing is to rig the model in the most simpler ways of rigging a VTuber model. Like no special features, basically like a generic VTuber model movements. Yep, because it's pretty much more realistic in a 1 week time frame. So yeah, like they're running out of time, but already happened. The imposter got a lot of money out of it because anyone react because he was doing corn. I mean, yeah, like Fillion's model is basically public use because first of all, like her model is not hers to begin with. It's pretty much in public that everyone can use, especially in VR chat. Like I've seen a lot of people using Fillion's model. So yeah, everyone can get away with, doing a lot of all of that shit, especially in doing corn.
Yeah, obviously saying it's maybe a way to gauge interest in her return. If there's enough community to support her to come back. That said, you raise a fair point and is super valid to scrutinize and ask questions right now. Well done. Said, I guess I'm gauging interest could be why.
Oh my god. Find right. I'll be right back because I need to go to the bathroom. Holy shit. I'll be right back real quick. Because... Oh. Run it back. Oh my gosh. Alright.
It's strange personally. Sometimes riggers do work after receiving the payment. Then they withhold the files until they're paid the other half.
Oh,
but she already has the model and wants people to donate to recoup the costs. Which again, that could be the case. Some people call her a scammer. which again, I don't know if that's the case. I guess some people are a little bit skeptical, and I think it's important. I think it is, you know, fine to be skeptical about it because, again, such a fast debut is pretty confusing, and I'm sure that she'll probably explain it whenever she does go live, and whatever. But again, it'll be interesting to see if she goes live with a new model or if she goes live with her old one, because the only thing that I could
or she could debut as a PNG, temporary PNG. You know, because if I were Nyanya and do a fast re-debut, I would do the same, even if like the model isn't finished or like there's some minor adjustments. Yeah, I would just go for like a PNG just for a little bit, and then once the model is ready, then I can just use the model straight away.
Think of was maybe she wants to debut her old model and then work on the live 2D model while she has her old model just to get back into streaming, and then like once the new model is done, then she'll do another debut, which I think could be the case. But again, she also puts it like re-debut, which makes me think that she's gonna have another model. So again, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's like maybe a model that she's already had done. Maybe she already paid for it and was like looking to kind of subsidize the cost of it, which again, some people said it was a scummy thing to do. I don't think it's that much of a scummy thing to do. I think that it 100% is one of those things where, you know, maybe I don't know. I don't think it's fully scummy. I feel like it's just like, I don't know. It's a little bit odd, but not too odd. You get what I mean? It's like, yes, you know, at the end of the day, you're still funding her model either way. Yep. Whether she paid for it beforehand or whether she paid for it afterwards, it doesn't really matter because you're still paying for it anyways, like either way.
But yeah, but then again though, like, all right, like I pretty much understand like other people would say that oh my gosh, like I guess like the rigger is a scam or the VR is a scam. No, like Nyanya Banana has been, you know, being a figure for the longest time. Like she's already that big that at the point that I truly believe that she has her own V artist. Like she got her own V artist unlocked, or by asking other VTubers that, you know, like, yo, can I commission your V artist to make me a model for my re-debut. Like it's not the same thing where if you want to have your VTuber model be made, like all you gotta do is just go on VGen and look for V artists, riggers, or artists as well. No, they already got their own network and they already got the people that they trust and vouch. So it's pretty much secured, and at the same time, like she already hit her goal of the funds that could, you know, like that, like she pretty much like pays that V artist, and you know everything will go smoothly, especially for if that V artist works fast and is very professional when it comes to rigging. You know what? It can be possible. Anything's possible.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. As I said, maybe she had some plans. She had some like rigging already done or whatever. And they just had to pay it to like give it to them, which again could also be the case. But I think it's a valid question. I think it's a valid question to have as to why it's so quick and as to why it's coming back. A genuine question: why not re-debut with your Nyanya model or get a customizable one? Said no, what? I want to keep your butt. What? Let's go. Radicar's back. Said, did you delete your old model? So yeah, obviously a lot of people asking questions of what's happening to the old model. And yeah, I'm going to be very interested to see when this goes live on the 14th of August, as to see whether she uses a new model or not, if she sticks with the old one, and just the full explanation as to why it has been so quick, because she's only just reached 100% of the goal. Perhaps though, I don't know how quickly Ko-fi pays out as well.
There's always going to be fees.
Like, I don't use the website, but potentially, I don't know. Do they give it? The only other thing I could think of is maybe they give out the money before, but no, I don't know if they give out the money if it's 100% of the goal, or if they give out the money even if it's like 50%, because that could kind of make sense if maybe like you know, because she's been around about 50% of the goal for a little bit. Maybe she, you know, got the money from the 50% so she could pay like the opening fee or whatever you want to call it, like the first fee.
Or it could be that she already fully paid the artist, and right now like this Kofi is just recuperating her cost, like recuperating the funds that she already spent. I don't know, it's, you know, I would call this like a, you know, a good strategy to, you know, like fulfill the payment for the artists, and just have your community to recuperate the cost that you've spent on the artists.
Actually, the first half of the payment, and then obviously paid, and then now she's got the money to pay for the other half. Now that it's pretty much almost done, that could be also the case. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah. Again, it is important to be skeptical of things, but I think that it will be explained whenever she goes live. So I'm very excited to see that. Obviously, she also puts a little bit of a teaser there for the model.
All right.
I think that is the model, because again, it does look a little bit different to, I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. We'll have to see what it kind of looks like. As at August 14th, 6 p.m. CT. So yeah, that is when she's going to be going live. So definitely put that in your calendar if you do, you know, want to watch her and want to see her. But yeah, it seems like she's going to be going live before Fillion even comes back from her hiatus, which I think is absolutely insane. But yeah, we'll have to see what kind of happens. And if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.
Right. Great video from Kazhana. You know what? I'll just gonna mark this on my calendar. Yeah. You know what? I might as well be there. Watch the re-debut of Nyanya. Man, like, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. And you know what? Like, I can't wait for, like, I can't wait for the concerts that you do, because you never know that, because like one of these days, like if you got like your favorite Oshi, and somehow like she got featured in one of Nyanya's concerts, then hell yeah. Because like, to be fair, like the reason why I know Nyanya Banana is basically having my Oshi, you know, get to sing at her concerts. Very, very, very nice. Alright, I don't care one. Alright. Fair enough, Palm Fruit, fair enough. But yeah. Holy shit. Alright. Looks like I have to skedaddle because I promised that this is gonna be the last video. And yeah, as I said, like, holy shit, I still have more time, and I can guarantee that I could clutch this. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna end stream here. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the followers, lurkers, viewers, whoever you are. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Have a fantastic Friday. Hopefully, not too much of a Friday where at the point where you're not sober. If you know, you know. Like, I'm sure there's somebody is actually drowning in 4 or 5 bottles right now. But anyway, have yourself a fantastic Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow, Saturday. I'll try not to be late, but you know, especially that I'm a VTuber, of course, there's always gonna be discrepancies, but I will try. Be back tomorrow, because I don't know, we're just gonna hang out and do some shit. But anyway, bye bye, Palm Fruit. Bye everybody. See you tomorrow. Be there, be square, or else.